The reason why Snap, Facebook, and Pinterest stock is down by a large amount today is actually because of a very little known company launched by Donald Trump called DWAC, which is going to reverse merge. It's another SPAC play with Trump's new social media platform, Truth Social. And here was a Wall Street Bets meme that was posted on the Discord. So yeah, it looks like DWAC is going to be hugely popular. I am just totally joking. There's a bigger reason why literally billions were wiped off of Snap, Facebook, and Pinterest stock in the span of the day. And this is what we're going to talk about in this video, so stay tuned for more in a bit. So welcome back to another video. My name's Adam. On this channel, we talk about, of course, making money, investing, cryptocurrencies, and everything like that. And before we get the video started, if you enjoy it, please be sure to hit the thumbs up right away, leave a comment down below, and check out the socials down in the comments section in the description of the video below. For example, like my Discord community, which we're trying to get up to 100 members, and we're getting pretty close there. So totally free for you to join. The only thing that's limited is in buys and sells, which I post my buys and sells in real time. So if you want to try to earn more money, which I have a track record of doing, you can pay $5 to my Patreon and then I'll put you in there. But anyways, let's talk about these earnings today. So Snap just released their previous quarter's results. And of course, investors didn't like it. The quarterly results were actually not bad, which we'll look over in a second, but their forward guidance was very disappointing to say the least. I mean, over the past 5 days, Snap is down by 30%. Over the past 6 months, it's down by 10%. Year to date, it's still up by 11%, but this has really hurt Snap stock. Okay, 52-week high of $83, 52-week low of $36 just in the past year. So sitting sort of kind of in the middle there, I guess. But yeah, this 26% drop, if you look at it, is not good at all. And Apple's new privacy iOS upgrade definitely hurt. It will hurt their future revenue projections going forward, as well as Facebook and Pinterest. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But you look at the max all-time chart. So Snap IPO'd on March 2017. Since then, it kind of like did nothing. Actually went to $6 before sort of going on a tear by 700% to now where it is at $54. I think it's a good deal at $54. I'll be picking up some shares in the near term. Facebook stock as well. There's a lot of controversy surrounding Facebook stock. There's this one lady who went out against Facebook and basically leaked papers that showed like 1 in 3 or 1 in 5 people who use a social media platform develop negative self-image issues. But I mean, everyone ignores the fact that I think for 3 out of every 5 people, it actually enhances body image issues or something like that. Pinterest stock, pretty interesting story here. It's actually, there's talks that it's going to get acquired by PayPal, okay? And this would be the largest acquisition ever in terms of an internet company. The second biggest one, if this were to go through, was last year with Slack getting acquired by Salesforce. I actually owned Slack shares before the merger, so this was really cool to see. I might even pick up some more Pinterest shares because they basically value Pinterest stock at $70 a share. And I think that there could be, even with all the antitrust laws going in place, there could be a pretty good position that actually, yes, PayPal would acquire Pinterest. So there's this pretty good article right here that goes into why Snap, Facebook, and Pinterest stocks plunged today. Snap stock is down today, but it actually beat earnings by a factor of 2. Revenue growth wasn't up to snuff, and Snap warned of further revenue weaknesses in Q4. Wall Street blames Apple's iOS privacy changes for Snap's sales miss and warns the same factor could weigh on Facebook and Pinterest stock. The thing that I don't understand is that this iOS privacy issue has already been implemented for the previous quarter, and nothing has happened to Facebook in fact, they actually beat revenue. So we're going to talk about that. I think Facebook is just a steal deal and a half, despite all this controversy right now. Selling at a price earnings ratio of like 24. I mean, just it used to be like over a 1 trillion market cap a couple months ago, but now it's back down under that 1 trillion market cap. I think what Zuck is doing, I mean, he may not be the best person to head the stock in terms of like just like a public reputation standpoint, but this stock I think in the long run is going to be a winner, and I'll discuss my position there. So yeah, let's look right here. So last night after close of trading, Snap recorded Q3 2021 financial results. Things weren't horrible. Analysts had forecast that Snap would report 1.1 billion in revenue for the quarter. 1.07 billion missed the target. That miss was minor. Snap reported 17 cents per share adjusted profit, more than twice Wall Street's forecast of 8 cents. Daily active users grew 23% year over year. Revenues rose 57%. And non-GAAP diluted net income was up 17-fold in comparison to last year. The company even reported positive free cash flow of $51 million. So this is bad news. When calculated according to GAAP, Snap didn't earn a profit at all last quarter but lost 5 cents a share. Revenues missed expectations only by a small amount, but it looks likely that to continue growing more slowly than expected. Snap's guidance for Q4, no more than 1.2 billion in revenue, fell 11% of street expectations, and the stock reacted by 26%. So if you're just looking at the candles, which we will look in a second, if we go to Yahoo Finance, it definitely will probably be an oversold territory, but it might, you don't want to catch a falling knife. Might fall 26% today, might go up in the short term, but you don't want to fall for that because generally when a stock falls by such a large amount, it sort of continues to fall for a couple of days. So I would say maybe wait a week or two or even a month before the negative sentiment falls out before picking up shares of Snap. That's what I'm going to do. All of this explains why investors are selling off Snap shares hard this morning. But why are Facebook and Pinterest falling as well, even if by smaller amounts? And I can tell you it is not because of DWAC that's merging with Truth Social. Apparently even someone hacked DWAC or Trump's Truth Social network. So Snap's weak revenue number in Q3 and weak forecast for Q2 sparked a series of price target reductions on Wall Street. More than a dozen at last count, according to the tally. Analysts described it as disappointing, worse than virtually anyone has expected. Again, they blamed it on Apple. Again, I don't know if it's reasonable to blame it on Apple because this thing has already been gone, not only just for the last quarter, but for the quarter before that, right? So again, I don't know if it's very fair. But yeah, basically, with this new complication added to the uncertainty surrounding Pinterest's fate as an independent company because it's getting acquired by PayPal, for example, and the ongoing Facebook files scandal that is plaguing Facebook, is it any wonder that investors are nervous? I mean, at the end of the day, Facebook has always been surrounded in controversy, and I mean, this might be the tipping point where Facebook's social media presence maybe a point of no return. Like there's just so much controversy surrounding Facebook, but I mean still, like I believe what Zuckerberg is trying to do with creating the metaverse, and it still is like a social media giant. I think that this company is a steal for its current valuation of 24 price to earnings ratio. So yeah, what's my plan and what am I going to be doing? I'm literally going to be picking up all these stocks in maybe the next couple of weeks, depending on how low they fall. If we're just taking a look at Snap, for example, we look at the chart here, and specifically what I'm interested in seeing where the candles are. I mean, like just look at that. Let's just full screen this bad boy. And like the candle is all the way below, like well below the lower Bollinger Band. And to me, that's a signal that you want to buy the stock. Let's look at where the RSI hits. 26 RSI. I would say 30 is oversold. So Snap sitting at a 26 relative strength index, that's hella cheap. If you're looking, let's say at like the 3-month year-to-date chart here, I mean, yeah, like we haven't seen these levels since May and June of this past year. So if you're looking at technical analysis, maybe again wait a couple of days for this selling pressure to settle down, and then potentially pick up shares of Snap stock. Okay, if you believe in the company, if you believe that it has a long-term vision in not even e-commerce, for example, in social marketing, right now is really focusing on paying users in order to post on their platform, then I mean Snap stock might be the play for you. And I mean Facebook, they have obviously the social media division, which is their biggest division. They're also spending a lot of money on their Oculus virtual reality headsets, and they also partnered with Ray-Bans to create these like basically sunglasses and glasses that where you can record stuff and browse through social media, I believe. And they also are creating this thing called a metaverse, and Zuck wants to basically be at the head of that. And there's actually a little bet going around on what the naming of this new company will be. A lot of people are saying it'll be Horizon or the Facebook, etc. So let me know what you think. Again, just want to also mention DWAC stock. This stock has been on an absolute tear in the past 5 days. It went from trading a $10 stock to basically close to 1,000, over 1,000% return in the span of literally 3 days. Imagine you put in 10 grand, you wake up next day with 100 grand, like holy crap. And then before falling back down, it was 131 bucks, fell back down by 41%, kind of came back up. This is such a volatile stock. This is Trump's basically company that he's going to reverse merge with. So this is a SPAC, the Digital World Acquisition Corp, which is going to merge with Trump Truth Social. Apparently was hacked by anonymous people right here. So, I mean, I think it's madness. I don't want anything to do with this stock. If anything, I might short it. Just like, look at that. That's just like ridiculous. Like, come on. But yeah, anyways, that's all I have for you today. I think Pinterest, Facebook, and Snap are all steals right now. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Again, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, if you show your support by liking it. And of course, check out my previous videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.